Let's start this SMITE show.
Welcome to the newest SMITE Top 5 list. For SMITE fans, one of the staples of the game has been the Match of the Day feature. On today's video, we sat down with MOTD creator Hi-Rez and got his list of his 5 favorite Match of the Day variants. So without further ado, here are the top 5 Match of the Days in SMITE. Joust the Two of Us, in addition to having a pretty solid name, is the Match of the Day variant featuring a 2v2 Joust mode. While not necessarily the most popular Match of the Day on the list, it does spawn the most discussion within the community. So much so that 2v2 has become a fixture in Match of the Day, with 2v2 modes appearing every Wednesday. Hyper Joust is a mode that's pretty polarizing for Match of the Day aficionados, some loving it, some hating it. Hyper Joust is a 1v1 Joust mode with god selection randomized and 100k starting gold. I can't wait to see what Archov does with Super Hyper Joust 2 Turbo Championship Edition. If you don't like dairy, you might need to sit this Match of the Day out because it can be packed with cheese strats. This 5v5 assault mode has all gods unlocked to all players, and allows for duplicate god picks, so the dream of 4 Aphrodite supporting 1 unkillable Hercules can come true. One bit of trivia: originally this mode didn't have a 3 god banning phase, but was introduced shortly after Alpwash's release due to how often he was used. 2 of the most fast-paced and frantic matches of the day. These 2 feature a 5v5 Conquest match with 80% cooldown reduction, infinite mana, and blind or draft pick. This mode has been especially popular with our players since you never have to worry about mana and cooldowns are a non-issue. And finally, our number 1 pick on the list, a play on one of our oldest matches of the day, Cup Runeth Over. Cooldowns Runeth Over is a 5v5 arena match with 75% cooldown reduction, level 20 start, 100k starting gold, and random god pick for all players. The original idea of the mode was to see if any gods would break the game with low cooldowns, but ended up showing that all gods stood out with an amazingly high win rate. It remains one of our most popular matches of the day. And that wraps up our top 5 list for today.
Hey everyone, Hi-Rez here. These 5 are some of my favorite matches of the day, but I wanted to give an honorable mention. MOTD and the Reaping weren't so much modes as they were events, with 12 to 15 different modes, all with the same name and description that change on a regular basis. During these random MOTDs, the Hi-Rez GMs and I may also join players in the matches to make things even more hectic, stuff like spawning infinite Bastet kittens. We first introduced this during April Fool's Day 2015, and we brought it back for both the Reaping and April Fool's Day 2016. So if you see a fire giant in the middle of your MOTD arena game, you'll know who it is.
And that wraps up today's top 5 list. Match of the Day is run almost entirely by Hi-Rez, so if you have any feedback or ideas, send it his way on Reddit or Twitter at Hi-Rez. If you have any ideas for a top 5 list that you'd like to see, leave them down in the comments below. And if you'd like to watch our previous top 5 lists, click the annotation on the screen.